Hello, YouTube, Spotify. My name is Bruna, and today I am hosting this immersion about plants. This morning I have with me Marcio, Bel, Kachi, Ana, and Arthur. This is not a class, it's a conversation, which means we're going to speak in English most of the time. Nobody here is going to teach, correct, or judge you. It's just a safe place to communicate. Well, today we are talking about plans. We have 10 questions that are going to guide our conversation. And if you guys want to have access to these questions, you can access our website. If you are a pro student, you can see the questions previously and get ready for the meeting, get prepared for the meeting, and find vocabulary and study before. I think that's it, guys. We're gonna start introducing ourselves, and I wanna mix the introduction with the first question. So I want you to introduce yourself and share with us if you are a person who likes to plan your life, or do you prefer to live freely without making plans? So I will start from you, Mars. Introduce yourself and share with us how is it for you in terms of plans.
So, I'm 39 years old. I grew up Bahia, but I live in São José dos Campos, contra side of São Paulo, big city for me, because a lot of traffic, including in the morning and the afternoon, a lot of traffic. And for me, it's very news about I grew up in North years, and it's and don't have a lot of traffic in my city, and so I'm studying the price resource planning. I work in logistics, and my area logistics and supply chain e-commerce. This is my first work. I love it about the logistics. It's very complicated. Yes, that's true. But I love in my area. And so what else? I have a pet, 2 dogs, and no race. I like about the no race for me because dog it's very intelligent, funny in my opinion. And
What
what
about the
else?
plans, Marcio? Do you like to make plans or you live your life freely?
Mm, so plan for me, I don't have details about the plan. I said a lot. I enjoy it. And the day, uh, make plans. It's very important, yet necessary, in my opinion, also. But plans, in my mind, I don't have. And so I said I enjoy the moment. Uh, my plans, I think and wake up every day. So and enjoy the moment with my family, with my enjoy my study,
Very
and
good.
that's it.
Very good. All right. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I agree with you that it is important to make plans, but I understand what you said, that sometimes it's difficult and it's better to just enjoy and just to continue. But I want to hear from the other guy. So, Kachi, share with us who you are and if you like to make plans or you're just like Marcio who lives the life.
Hello, YouTube. My name is Catiana. I'm from Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm 39 years old, and I'm working in the engineer area with new projects. About the first question, yes, I'm a person who make plans because I do many different things all the same time, and for me, listing the things and organizing my mind, because I think it's important when you have kids in your house. Sometimes you don't have a routine, and for me, for complete my goals, it's necessary make plans. If because if I don't have plans, I think I'm in the middle of the torment all the time.
Yes, I totally feel you, and I feel the same about I understand what you're saying, but I also understand Marcy, because sometimes I just want to live my life, but I feel when we are just living, we don't know where we are going. So I think it is important to make plans too. So I'm trying to keep plans and follow them. You know, it's difficult, but I agree with you. It is important. Otherwise, we get lost. We don't know where we are going, right? Yes. Very good. I loved it. Belle, what about you? Introduce yourself and share with us about the plans.
So guys, I'm Belle. Actually, my name is Alberlene, but my friends call me Belle. It's easy. So I'm from Fortaleza, Ceará. Nowadays I live in Salvador, Bahia. I live with my sister, my 2 dogs. I work like a military, like an air traffic controller. And I like to cook, to learning and enjoy the life, something like that. So I have plans. I make plans all the time. It's not normally it can be a problem in my life, because all the time I have a piece of paper and take note about my tasks and my activities in my day. And I have plans to long term and short term too. Like after that meeting, I will have other meeting, or I'll go to the gym, something like that, because I think it's important to have that things in my mind to be more productive person, but enjoy like my day, my free time too, because sometimes I need to work in the weekends, or so it's important, because I think when you organize your day, you have a plans, are you able to enjoy your life, and to be responsible about your activities. So
Yes, I loved it. Such a beautiful answer.
okay.
Amazing. I think that's the point of making plans, you know, because we have short terms and long term plans or goals, right? And then it's easier to I think when we know where we are going, it's easy to continue, right? Because I know I want to be there, and then I will keep going and I will get there.
Yeah, that's it.
Amazing. Very good. Arthur, how about you? Share with us who you are and your perspective of goals, if you like to not goals, of plans, I'm sorry. If you like to make plans, or you just deixa a vida te levar.
So for me, it's important to do plans. For example, today I wake up early and I read. I'm reading a book, and the final of the chapter I finished today has a task to list 12 goals for a life. You know? And I started, but I don't finish because I think 12 goals for life, it's difficult to set. And because, as I said before, I'm in a rush today. I wake up at 5, I read a little bit, and I go to the gym. Now I'm just to walk with my sister Pat, and at the same time I participate with you here. So for me it's important. I like to plan. For example, today last week I don't put in my agenda about walking with pet, you know, and uh, my my days are busy, and because this I in this week I put walking with pet in my agenda, because I list everything in my agenda to do before, because I forget a little bit if I don't put in agenda. I think sometimes I'm an old guy.
I feel you.
And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah. What is the name of the book that you said?
I don't know in English, but it's O Pior Ano da Sua Vida. It's a book that Pablo Marçal. It's maybe a coach.
Interesting. I didn't know this book. Very good. It is really difficult. I can imagine how difficult it was for you to write 12 long-term goals, because it's, at least for me, it's really difficult to think of the future, But I understood that if I don't do that, I will just let life happen, and it is important to make plans. I didn't introduce myself, so I will do it really quickly. My name is Bruna. I live with my family in São Paulo. I work as a teacher and also as a community manager here on TALKNTALK. I'm graduated in languages, and I think that's it. I've been here on TALKNTALK since September 2021. Well, and about me and the plans, just like some of you, I like to make plans, but I have some difficulties because I have difficulties to stick to the plan, just to continue doing the things, like sometimes I know I want to do something, but I can't continue. And then like I usually fail during the process, and this is really difficult for me. I have difficulty to be consistent. This is my biggest challenge. So I think we can start sharing our long-term plans, long-term goals. So I will start from you, Kachi. What are your long-term plans?
I think my long-term plans is speaking English very well, and I spent many time last years in TALKNTALK and studying English, because for me the English is important. Now I spend time study Python, and because it's important in my job too, Python, Power BI, it's necessary for the engineers now. And I think it's this. And now I start a new post-graduation. I think it's post-graduation with efficient energy, about efficient energy or energy efficient. I don't know. And renewable resource, energias renováveis.
Renewable.
Yes, because everything engineer now it's about this. Sometimes it's crazy because I study different things, and I need to use these things in my job. But it's this, and I believe if you improve 1% in your life every day, in 1 year you stay different for the beginner. And in the English, it's for me it's the prova. I don't remember the prova. The proof of this, because when I remember my first TALKNTALK and immersion, I said no, it's crazy, because I stop all the time, and I think in English, think in Portuguese. This is.
It is nice to, like you said, something nice that I'm trying to keep this in mind, that if I do a little bit every day in the future, I will see the progress, and mainly I think last week I started to really don't say, like, I saw someone saying something like this on Instagram. Stop saying you will do something and start doing. And this like blew my mind, because I was saying, I will go to the gym, I will drink more water, I will eat healthier, but I wasn't doing it. So I wasn't studying English, and now I am. So I am just trying to stop saying and doing. And this is really, really helping me. So I loved it. Thank you so much for sharing. How about you, Belle? What are your long-term goals? Share with us.
Yeah, it's a good one when you talk about I will to do something and you don't start to do that. Yeah, it's hard because it's like a procrastination. And all the time, how can I say before, I take notes about my plans, like a long-term plans. But okay, I have that plan for the future. But yeah, I don't need to start to do something now because it's just for the future. But it's important, but because yeah, like long-term plans. What about me? Yeah, I have some plans like a Katiana. Yeah, it's something like grow up in my profession or continue learning. Yeah, and improve my language too. Yeah, and that I try to do every day and something like that. Yeah, I don't want to be stopped in the process. Yeah, because we have a lot of technology and information and we don't stop it. We can stop it. Yeah, so I think is that to continuous learning and to do some new things at my job, like become a supervisor. Nowadays, I work like a supervisor, but I will become a supervisor instructor. Yeah, it's something like that. And yeah, I need to be able to get a new challenge in my life, like in the profession way. Yeah, I think is that. But the two big um, uh, goals, it's something like that: improve my professional life and the language. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. I loved it. Very good. Yeah, I think this is really important. As you said, I am with you. I think for me, the language English is an important long-term plan for me. I want to continue studying, and I am sharing my process on Instagram. So if you guys want to follow me there to see, I've been posting every day my studies on Instagram. So I will share with you my Instagram here, and you can just see the progress and we can share our studies. If you want to share with me your studies, it will be a pleasure to see you. So here it is. And so I think that's it. This is my goal. Continue studying English so that I won't stop. Language is alive and we need to keep studying every day. I also want to be comfortable in Spanish, be able to have conversations and talk about different subjects and to be more confident, because I am not so confident yet. And yes, like continue studying, be a good professional and keep developing myself in terms of knowledge. Yeah. Marcio, how about you? What are your long-term goals or plans?
Long term. And of course, continue studying. Yes, but long term, return to Northeast because I miss the smell of the land, you know, of the horse. I don't know. I think horse and not farm. I miss and I miss the smell of the land of the farm, and I miss the animal. I miss the my family, but a long time. And so I continue study, of course, in my area, English. Yeah, English. It's sometimes study our day. Yes, I enjoy the opportunity and a lot in English. Yet, but long time for me return to Northeast because I miss my friends, family, and the land of the farm. Yes, and that's it.
Yes. Very good, very good. I can imagine it's difficult to be far from home, right? It's just Belle can also say, because she's now living in a different place. I can imagine how difficult it is. So I hope you can come back soon, Marcio, and continue your studies, because you are doing great. Thank you so much. And how about you, Arthur? Share with us your long-term plans. Any plans about professional life, family, traveling? Share with us.
So I think the longest and the big plan I have, it's a turn become a rich, you know. I think it solves a lot of problems about travel, as I said, about as Mar said, now I can go to visit my family. So I think it's not a solution for except for depression. Okay, I'm sure it's not about this, but I think it's my biggest plan, my biggest goal. That's it. For now, I'm just I want to get a job abroad. You know, I set the limit about final of July in this year, and I think I'm close because the last 2 weeks I have two interviews for abroad. I think that's it.
Very good. I hope you can get the job, and I hope it works, and you can practice your English and just earn dollars instead of reais, right? I think
That's it.
this is the best part. Earn money in dollar. Yeah. And Arthur, I will keep with you because I want to know your short-term goals now. What are our plans? What are your short-term plans for this week, for this month? Share with us.
I think for this week, start the gym. I started today, you know, because
Nice.
I used to train at home, but nowadays I have my company has a new benefit about the gym pass, you know, and now I just use this plan and have a gym close at home. It's maybe 5 minutes walking. So I just should try that this week.
Amazing. Gym Pass is perfect. My mom has it, and she can share with three people. So now my brother, my dad, and me, we are also using, and it's perfect. Like, I am really enjoying. I started the gym last week, so I am just like you, like trying to continue this fitness journey. Really difficult. Yeah. Very good. Belle, and how about you? What are your short-term plans for this week, for this month, for the year?
Yeah, so how can I say my short plan? Yes, my short terms. It's something about how can I will active my long term. Yeah, so it's something like just I want to improve the communication and the English too. Yeah, maybe become an instruction in my profession and have a health life like Arthur. Yeah, I use the Gym Pass too. It's a good one to for me. Yeah, and just enjoy the life. It's not have a big. It's not so hard. Yeah, it's just continues my tasks on my day because I think it's important have a time for me. Yeah, to enjoy the life too. So, but I think it's that. How can I say?
Very good. I loved it. Yeah, and I think that's it. You know, just the plans, they should be connected, right? Your long-term plans with your short-term plans, because for you to get to the big ones, to the long term, you need to do something now, right? So I
Yeah,
really
because if you don't have that connection, it's something like a procrastination. Yeah, because you want something, but you don't follow the task to get that. Yeah. So
Very good. Patch, how about you? What are your short-term plans for this week, this month?
For this week, I follow my plans with the sports. I swim and now because I don't running well now because I have dengue last month and my body hurts yet. And for short term is this and study a lot because I need two classes in my post graduation, and I have classes for learning Python and many things. It's crazy. I leave one day after one day, and I have small plans every day.
Yes. I totally feel you. But it's nice because like these classes and your studies, they are connected to your long-term plans, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just like we were
Yes.
saying. So.
It's crazy because the area where I work now changed a lot in the last 3 years. And I'm working the engineer area. It's 16 years completing last March. And in the past, you don't imagine it, the engineers work with Python, Power BI, and many different things at the same time, develop the new chip with this. And if you don't put your things in your routine, for the engineers, for example, in 5 years, I don't have a good position. I don't have a good job because the companies change many things. And I see many engineers now don't have job because don't put the routine of study in your days, and stop in the last decade and don't study more. And sometimes it's difficult because I think it's procrastination. It's more easier, but yes. But I think sometimes you need to dedicate 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour for these things.
Yes, that's true, Kach. And this is something I think this happens in all areas. If you don't study, if you don't understand what is happening, like what are the trends in your area, you will be stuck and like, I don't know, you will be late according to the job market, like, and it is important to keep in touch, keep developing ourselves. Otherwise, we will be back. Yeah, just like, I think that's it. I agree with you. Marcio, and how about you? What are your short-term plans?
Short-term plans this week, this month, write a lot, because my write is very bad in Portuguese, so I train now my write every day in Portuguese because I consider very bad my write. Yes, my my short-term plans and week and month and years. Yes. So yes, cooking, cycling, because I love, looking for work because I'm an employer now, unfortunately. And in Brazil, it's okay. Today, an employee or employee. Yeah. So, but and short terms and write a lot because my write it's very bad. That's it.
Your writing
consider.
improved a lot, Marcio. Like you improved so much, you know. So you are the perfect example. We just need to practice and to keep and to continue, you know, like the good
Yeah,
example of consistency and just continue and it will get better. Yeah, very good. I agree with you. I am trying to write more too. It is difficult for me too to write, but I'm trying to practice this skill. So I feel you. Well, guys, I want to change a little bit questions and go to question number 9 because it is a good question and it's about sharing our plans with other people. Do you think sometimes it's important to keep the plans to ourselves, or we should always share with other people so that they can support and help us, or some things we should keep secret? Katja, start from you.
I think it's depend. I think if, for example, for when you marry, when you when you live a couple with your married, I think it's important share your plans because, for example, if I go today, I have plans for go to USA and my husband not, you divide the family, and I think it's important share this kind of things, your plans for the future. I think when you have a family, share these things, it's important. But sometimes, for example, in the job, and I don't speak with everyone about my plans because something I think the people sometimes don't it's not don't improve these things. Sometimes I see many people it's jealous or don't support your in your decisions, and I think something things I I'm like a mineiro, vou comendo de pouquinho, meu negócio, eu vou fazendo as minhas coisinhas quietas. I think it's more easier this form.
Yes. Well, I totally feel you. I am a person who is really like when I want something, I just like I really want it, you know. So I wanna eat something, I will go for it. I wanna buy something, I will go for it too. So when someone tells me something like, "Oh, I don't think you should do this," I will be really upset, you know, like, "Oh, so I think I'm doing the wrong thing," and I will question myself, you know, with like something I was sure. So I am with you. There are some things I don't like to share so much because I know like people will say things and I might get demotivated. Like, so I don't know if I really want it. Should I really do this? And then this can demotivate me a little bit. So I think it's good to keep some things. I agree with you. How about you, Arthur?
I agree with Tatiana. Nowadays, all my plans, I think I share with my girlfriend because I think it's important that todos, como é que I say, alinhado, you know? Because as Tatiana said about the travel, if I want to travel and my girlfriend don't, it's difficult. And because this I share it's only my girlfriend. Sometimes I share with my parents, but I think that's it. I don't share it a lot person because nowadays the remote jobs, you know, I don't see many people's. I work at home, and I work at home. I don't go so much go out with my friends. So for me, I say I live in a bubble, you know. Uh, so I don't think I share with so much people because I don't have so much people in my life. You know?
I feel you. It's a small group of friends that you don't see very often, and it's easier because your girlfriend, you see
That's
her
it.
more often, so it's easier to share with her, right? Yeah,
That's it.
very good, very good. Thank you so much for sharing, Arthur. Marcio, how about you? Are you a person who shares your plans with everybody, or you keep the plans with you?
No, I don't share my plan because other people, and because there is and people pessimism example. So it's very difficult our plan, my plan, for example. You know, it's sure it's good, and but I see share other people. I pay attention share other people because there is and pessimism. Has there is people pessimism, for example. Yeah, so I share with my family. Yes, or mm, never. Depend the plans. Depend the plans. Example, English. I share other people a lot, other people. But there is be pessimism, you know. Yes. So it depends on
Yeah,
depends the
yeah. And
share my plans.
yeah, I think something nice about the English is that a lot of people are also studying, so you can get some support, right? I feel when I share my studies in English, I have some friends who are also studying and they comment with me. Every time we are studying something, there is someone who is going to support us. You know, if you share you are learning a language, someone will comment and say it's nice. I feel sharing our learnings, like the things we're learning, is really amazing because there's always someone who is in the same process, and we can also learn from each other. I really like sharing these moments, so I feel you, Marcio. Yeah, very good. Belle, and how about you? Thank you so much, Mars, for sharing.
So it's something like Marcia said. Yeah, I think it's important to share some plans with my family. Yeah, but I just share or feel comfortable to share with my friends, not my friends, with my family. Yeah, like my sister or my mother, because I know that people will give me support to continue or active my plans. So because of that, I think it's important because that people will help you to active that or advice, yeah, give some advice about that. So, but it's hard because in Brazil we have the culture. It's not so good culture, like Marcia said, it's like a pessimist culture. Yeah, when you start to talk something for your co-works or your friends, maybe the persons will give some comments, yeah, like, oh, maybe you don't need to try to do that, or maybe you will spend your time and yeah, something like that. So we need to, I think it's important share, but you need to pay attention about who, what kind of people you will share that, and if that persons know about your plans and say something like a pessimist, you just need to okay, that's it, and you will ignore that, yeah, in the good way. It's okay, I I don't agree with you, but yeah, it's my point of view, it's my opinion, and yeah, you just need to trust in yourself, in your plans. Yeah, but I think it's important to share.
Yeah, it's true. And sometimes we are so like motivated and we really want to do something, and then someone just gets and say, oh no, I don't know, you should be careful, or don't do this, you shouldn't do that. Um, I know sometimes our plans they can go wrong, right? But let me try, like let me try for a while. Let me see if this is what I really want. Sometimes we just need to experience, and we need to say for ourselves, oh, okay, it didn't work, but all right, I tried, at least I tried. And I think this is really, really important. So the next question is about that, about plans that go wrong. have your plans ever gone terribly wrong? What happened? Let's share some experiences of moments we planned something and things didn't happen the way we were planning, and how we solved this situation. I will start from you, Arthur. Have you ever planned something and the thing didn't go right? How did you deal with the situation?
I think about it, but I think maybe about the final exam in the college, the TCC, because about the subject I took, it's a little bit difficult, because all the college I don't participate so much, and the final, so I I think about the idea I need to do anything big in my final exam. So I took a subject some complex, and I need a lot of work because in this app I reproved about some other class, and I study by morning. In the afternoon, I need to the internship and study again at night. So it's difficult because the routine, because the subject. So in the end, it's okay, but it's really difficult to pass through all about it. You know, and at the final, uh, about I don't know, say my minha bank. It's very rigorous because it's a PhD about the federal, um, and he talk a lot about the writing because my my mentor don't have time to review the writing, So the this guy um, have some critics about the writing, but in the final, it's okay. I get a 9 in my thesis, so I think it's in the final it's okay. But about the process, it's a lot of work, and sometimes I don't. I think about it. I don't get this result in the final.
Yes, yes, very good. Yeah, it is difficult. I can imagine. Well, the process of doing a PhD and like or doing a post graduation is already difficult, right? And I can imagine, but it was a good grade, right? And I think 9 is a good grade, like considering everything you experienced. So it's all right. Very good. Kachi, how about you? Have you ever planned something and things went really wrong? What happened?
Yes, I think in the job, in the past, these things happen. I explain one thing for my manager at that time, and the manager it's not a good person, and it's not it's not the see in the do the good points for improve the kind of problem. It's not my problem. I help other persons in this meeting, and it's not good because I planning help other people because the other people asking for my help, but I think the manager understand que eu era uma enxerida and it's not a polite person. And sometimes your planning is helping other people, but but sometimes the people don't understand your good intentions.
It's true.
And after this, I see when people ask me for the help, I think it 2 or 3 times, because I after this I say no. Sometimes you have got good feelings, but the other people don't understand this, don't see with the other hand. Sometimes the people don't is a open door or with an open window for when you explain with the other form one problem. And after this, I changed many things in that job, because in this job I don't have this kind of problem.
Yeah, but you are trying to help, but yeah, like just like you said, like sometimes we have good intentions, but we are not understood. I totally feel you. Yeah, very good. Marcio, how about you? Any plans you made that went wrong?
Yes, of course. And example, a few years ago, I lost a great opportunity because my plan was not very well. And I already had conhecimento na prática, but I don't had English, for example. And a few years ago, my plan it's okay, but a little details about the English, unfortunately. But I lost a great opportunity, and because this, okay, but it's okay. Yeah, yes, I have because this.
Yes, I feel you, Mart. Yeah, I I think I can imagine at the time it was frustrating, right? Like because you just like needed the English, but I feel that it might have been a good sign for you that you needed to study, right? So, oh, okay, it was difficult because I didn't have the English, like the language, but now I will work for it and look how like look where you are now, now you can communicate, you are doing great. So I can imagine at the time it was difficult, but it showed to you needed to change, right? Yeah,
Yes.
very good. Belle, you're gonna be the last one. How about you? The plans that went wrong for you?
So yeah, I can't understood that when something that's wrong for me, I just try signify, yeah, that experience. Like, okay, I want to learn with that, but I don't have any experience like that. Just at my work sometimes, because I need to I need to make decisions all the time, and sometimes something is not so good, and I just change that and I learn with that situation. Yeah. So I just I have that point. Yeah. I really like to have this point of it at my life because it's a plan. Okay. But sometimes you can control everything. Yeah. So you can look to learn with that. It's my point.
Amazing. Yes, I feel you. I don't think I have something big to share, just things in my daily basis. But it's all right. Very good. Guys, it was a pleasure talking to you. If you still don't have plans for today, for this week, start making them. It is important. And if you don't have plans for the year, it's still April. So we still have time to plan things for this year. Do this list where you want to be in December or in the next years. It's really important, as we were saying. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. I really hope you guys have a great day. Bel, Arthur, Márcio, Kat, enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and I see you around. All right? You can send your feedback here in this link in the chat. Okay? Thank you so much.